Guys, if you love tasting menus and incredible flavors, you're going to want to watch this video of the best meal we've had in 2025. It's another date night with my breathtakingly beautiful wife, and for her birthday, we took a quick trip to Spain, and tonight we're hitting at Ferra Palma, which is located right in the heart of Palma, Mallorca. This gorgeous restaurant is like a work of art, and literally everything we tasted blew us away, which is way more than I can say for pretty much every Michelin star tasting menu we've ever had. I loved how the menu is placed on the table like a note from the chef, and they even have a vegetarian tasting menu if you prefer. They first start you out with a selection of tapas that were selected by the chef that were delicious, including this emulsion of tomato and olive oil that tasted like an actual vine-ripened tomato. After a quick hot towel to freshen up, they then served freshly baked olive oil bread with a selection of homemade butters and salt, and then came one of our favorite dishes, a lotus root-shaped nori filled with bluefin tuna and topped with an assortment of fish roe and infused with a smokiness from the way it's served. The presentation and taste from this dish was mind-blowing. I'd come back just for this. Next up were these giardeau oysters that were served with a homemade pearl that was filled with an emulsion of oysters, and it literally burst in your mouth and it tastes just like the ocean. This was incredible. Then came one of my wife's favorite dishes, the sea bass with an emulsified butter and mussels. It had such a light texture and it just falls apart in your mouth. We then had the scallops with curry and coconut, which usually aren't my favorite, but these were spectacular. At this point, we were blown away with the flavors, and we haven't even gotten to the mains. Finally, for the main dish, we opted for the saddle of venison with a black truffle sauce, which is standard on the menu, and it's delicious. And for my main, I decided to upgrade to the Japanese Wagyu, which wasn't quite as good, so just get the venison. For dessert, they served a strawberry wafer on top of yogurt, yuzu, and freshly grated wasabi, along with a bundle of mint that sits inside a dry ice that fills the table with an essence of mint that you can taste with the dish. It's so cool. For the second dessert, we had a white chocolate honeycomb with ice cream and pollen, and finally a selection of sweets that were chosen by the chef. Now, since it was my wife's birthday, they brought her a gorgeous strawberry-shaped dessert that was a perfect ending to this meal. Bottom line, I can't believe this restaurant doesn't have a Michelin star because this was the best tasting menu we've ever had. Next time we're in Mallorca, we're going back. Cheers, guys.